In the beginning, there was darkness. A brilliant burst that tore through the silence. From that moment, a universe was born. All made from the ashes of ancient stars. Stars that lived. Stars that died. And from their death, life emerged. By the late 1920s, we learned the universe wasn't still. It was growing, stretching across space like a living, breathing thing. Then we discovered something even more profound. We are made of star stuff. Literally. Supernovae, those violent deaths of massive stars, created the elements we carry in our bodies. Iron in our blood. Calcium in our bones. Oxygen in our lungs. We were forged in fire. Now, look to the sky. One of those stars is nearing its end. A bright, burning red light in the Orion constellation. Betelgeuse. A star so massive, so ancient, it feels more myth than reality. But it is very real. And it is changing. Something is happening inside Betelgeuse. Something strange. It pulses. It flickers. It breathes. As if trying to tell us a story, before its final breath. Betelgeuse is not like our Sun. It is far larger. Far more powerful. A red supergiant, one of the biggest stars ever seen. If Betelgeuse stood where our Sun is now, it would stretch far beyond Earth. Past Mars. Even beyond Jupiter. Its surface would almost touch Saturn. That's how enormous it is. And yet, it lies over 640 light-years away. A distance so great, it boggles the mind. But even from there, we can see it with our naked eyes. That's the power of Betelgeuse. And lately, it's been acting strange. In 2020, it dimmed. Not slightly. Dramatically. Almost 40% of its light faded. Astronomers around the world were stunned. Was this it? Was Betelgeuse about to explode? A supernova? But then, it brightened again. Scientists say it was a giant dust cloud, cast off by the star itself, that blocked its light. But the event raised questions. Because Betelgeuse is unstable. It's a variable star. Its brightness changes in cycles, some short, some long. Like a heartbeat. Like a warning. This isn't random. It's physics. It's the star's struggle to survive. Inside, it's running out of fuel. Long ago, it burned hydrogen, like all stars do. But now, it's moved on to heavier elements. Helium. Carbon. Oxygen. These burn hotter. Faster. And with more chaos. The balance is breaking. Winds scream across its surface. Giant shockwaves tear through its layers. Its outer shell expands and contracts, over and over again. Massive storms rip matter away into space. It's like watching a dying beast thrash in slow motion. And it's happening, right now. The pulses, the dimming, the flickering, they all tell us the same thing. The end is near. When a star like Betelgeuse reaches the iron stage, it's over. Iron doesn't burn. It doesn't give off energy. Gravity takes over. The core collapses. In less than a second, the star implodes. Then it explodes. A supernova. A blast so bright, it will outshine the full moon. So powerful, it can be seen in broad daylight. And Betelgeuse is a perfect candidate. It could happen tomorrow. Or in 100. So it may have already happened. And we just don't know it yet. New stars will form. New planets. Maybe even new civilizations. That is the cosmic cycle. Creation. Destruction. Rebirth. And Betelgeuse? It will become a neutron star. Or maybe a black hole. Either way, it will vanish. But its legacy will remain. Because even in death, it gives. It gives light. It gives matter. It gives us. So the next time you gaze at Orion, and see that faint red shimmer on his shoulder, remember what you're looking at. A dying giant. A cosmic fire fading into memory. A silent countdown in the sky. And maybe, just maybe, the beginning of something new. They say every ending is just a beginning in disguise. If Betelgeuse is nearing the end of its life, then what comes next might be the beginning of a cosmic transformation far greater than we've ever seen. Picture it, a calm night sky. Then, without warning, a brilliant flash of light, as bright as a full moon, flares up in the Orion constellation. It doesn't fade quickly. It lingers. For days. Weeks. Even months. Betelgeuse has gone supernova. And for the first time in human history, we are witnessing the death of a giant with our own eyes. But this is not destruction. This is rebirth. Because when a star like Betelgeuse dies, it doesn't just disappear. It reshapes the universe around it. That explosion sends shockwaves through space. Waves of gas, dust, and heavy elements race outward at millions of kilometers per hour. Iron, oxygen, silicon, elements forged in the final seconds of its life, are now scattered across the cosmos. This is not just debris. It's destiny. Those elements will drift, collide, combine. Eventually, they may form new stars. New solar systems. New worlds. Perhaps one day, life will rise on one of them. Maybe even a life form that looks up into its own sky and wonders, where did we come from? And the answer will be Betelgeuse. But what remains behind, where the giant once stood? That depends on the star's final act. If the collapse is violent enough, Betelgeuse may leave behind a neutron star. A city-sized object denser than anything we can imagine. 1 teaspoon of its material would weigh as much as a mountain. But there's another possibility. A darker one. Betelgeuse could become a black hole. A point in space where gravity is so strong that not even light can escape. Invisible. Silent. Eternal. If that happens, a new mystery begins. Because black holes aren't just the graveyards of stars. They're engines of cosmic transformation. They bend time. They distort space. They might even be portals to other regions of the universe. Or something stranger. Some theories suggest black holes connect to white holes, gateways where matter is expelled. Could Betelgeuse's death create a cosmic bridge? We don't know. But what we do know is this. Everything we are, is the result of events like this. The carbon in our cells, the calcium in our bones, The oxygen we breathe. It all began with a star's final breath. Our sun will one day face its own end, but not in a fiery explosion. It's too small. It will quietly swell into a red giant, then shed its layers and leave behind a white dwarf. A whisper compared to Betelgeuse's roar. That's why Betelgeuse matters. It shows us the path of the Titans, and reminds us of how fragile we are.